Hello, good evening. It's the Digital Foreplay show, and guess what? We are doing it Facebook Live. We're gonna, I'm gonna see how host Shaun Sinclair, but yeah, Shaun, do you see me? I see
Yeah,
you.
what's
Okay,
good?
so, oh my God, how crazy, right? So, Digital Foreplay, the Facebook Live edition.
Word, that's
Okay,
crazy, right? Yeah, it's
like
crazy.
how that's like really dope, right? So, all right, do we go get right into it?
Nah, I
Do
say
we?
we bring it up to it just a little bit, give everybody a chance to get in.
I see. A lot of people are on. Hello. Wow. All right. So the topic is, does she gotta have it?
Let's get
So
on.
why don't we explain, or maybe Shaun, you can explain what does that mean? Does she gotta have it?
Does she gotta have it? Basically, what
Yeah.
that means, we know that Spike Lee just re-released his show for Netflix. Remember the movie
Mhm.
She Gotta Have It from back in the day with Nola
Right.
Darling with the
Her
bad
pods.
picture and everything? Spike Lee just re-released that for Netflix going on. So basically, it's an updated version of the story of Nola Darling, who's basically a nymphomaniac who refuses to be defined as that, right? She,
Nymphomaniac. Okay.
but don't call her that though. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Don't call her a freak. Don't call her nympho according to the series. But
She okay, so she's a nympho, but you can't call her a nympho. So,
yeah,
oh my God, do I insert that shameless plug, Insatiable by Kisha Green and Shaun Sinclair?
let's do it.
Do
There
I
you
dare
go.
do that? No, but all jokes
Okay.
aside, okay, so insatiable, an insatiable appetite for the D,
Sex. Yeah, for the D, as you would
sex.
say. Yeah, for the D.
Okay, for the D. Okay, so, all right. So my question, I'm gonna start right, just go right in.
Okay.
Okay, so now we know, and I touched on this yesterday with my Facebook
Hmm.
Live, that if a man goes and sleeps with a bunch of women and he has an insatiable appetite for the
Right.
box, he's a stud, he's all of these great things. But if I go and do those things, no, not so much. So my question is, why the double standard? Hey, Tanya, I see you. Hey, Talena, you guys are great. So go ahead, Shaun, tell me why. Okay, Shaun's not going to tell. He's not going to tell you. I'll tell you because, oh my God, the double standard. Well, you know what? I haven't watched the series and I haven't watched the movie. I know, shoot me. I never watched the movie. And I don't know if I wanted to watch the show, but I guess it's supposed to be good. It's been getting all this buzz, this, that, and the third. But for the people who have watched it, chime in and then I can, base it, off of that. Hey, Lisa. So, all right. For those who watched it, is it good? Yes, no, maybe. Say something. I'll shout you out. But at the end of the day, double standard. Look, I see Prince is back. All right, so the double standard. If the woman does it, it's bad if the man does it. But the question, the whole topic of the show is, does she gotta have it? So as a female, does she gotta have it? In regards to the sex part, the companionship, the I don't know, the friendship, all of those things, those are iffy. Like, okay, does she like the attention? Let's start there. The attention. What woman doesn't like attention? Who doesn't like attention? This is not even just for females. This is for men too. So who doesn't like the attention? Everybody likes it. So is it really an insatiable appetite for the D, or is it an insatiable appetite for the attention that she's getting? Like each time that she's having sex with those various men, is it just for the pleasure, or is it for that particular moment she is desired? So again, going back to the attention. So, I mean, it is what it is. Look, Shaun just dipped out. Look, they're saying add Shaun back. Where'd he go? He was here. He should have just been sitting here. He just can't. He can't. He can't listen. I added him back, and so yeah, Shaun, find your way back to the show because you're the co-host. But anyway, so what is it? Is it the attention or is it the sex? Okay, so let me see what you guys are saying. Okay, Prince, you said, guess who is here? Prince, the author. Yes, hello. So, yes, females, the females that are on right now, tell me, insatiable, does she got to have it? Is it about the sex or is it about the attention? That's the question. That's what I want to know. I'm gonna speak personally. I don't, unless you're a nympho, but Shaun said earlier that the character doesn't like to be referred to as a nympho. She just likes doing it. So what is it that she likes? Is it the intimacy itself, or is it the the attention? I think it's the attention. That's what I really think that it is. So I want you guys to chime in. I want you to chime in on this because I can't do it by myself. I can't do it. I definitely can't do it by myself. But I think that there definitely is. Okay, Lisa's saying that I think it's the need for the attention. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That you feel wanted and desired at that point. You feel like you're important. You know, all of that good stuff. So I'm trying to fix this lighting here. Bear with me, guys, because I never do this. Okay, I'm going to try to read this. What did Selena say? She goes, I'm going to keep it real. I think by us women play the roles as men going around sleeping with a lot of people, we will be considered a whole, but hey, sex is good as long as you protect yourself at all times. So, yeah. All right. So you would say, Selena, you're saying that it is about the intimacy. Okay. All right. Okay. Lisa, you're saying that there's no need for one woman to want multiple men. So yeah, that could be it. So now going back to remember yesterday for you guys who had tuned in about the double standard. Why do you think the double standard still exists today in 2017? Why does it exist? Why is it not okay for people to just want to engage in these type of activities? Okay, so Prince is saying that what needs to be understood for women that's got to have its sex and multiple male partners, female partners, is an addiction in a sense. Some do it for a sport and some use it as a controlling mechanism. Okay, so you're saying they're doing it as a sport. But what type of sport is that you're sleeping around? Now, again, protection is key, but what is the sport? Shaun is Shaun is back there. He's saying that he got kicked out. Well, come back in, Shaun. Come back in. And it's just, I don't know. That's weird. So, but I want to know. I want to hear from you guys and see what happens with this. I want you guys to also know that this is our first time doing it, but doing it this Facebook Live. And I want to know, like, would you guys rather tune in to Blog Talk Radio, or would you like for us just to do it on Facebook Live every Thursday at 7? This is I guess a test run. But I don't know. I really don't know. I really want to get back to this topic, but also with this technical difficulty that we're having here with Mr. Sinclair, I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting frustrated because I don't understand why this isn't working correctly. But all right, so this is what we'll do just to keep this moving on. So that's not the focus point, that Shaun is not here on the actual live. Shaun, you're there in the comments. So post your comments. What's your feedback to it? He says it's Facebook. It's not him. Well, it's something. I don't know. But all right, Talena is saying that it is both. I want to touch on, this is like kind of like if you tuned into our show 2 weeks ago about friends with benefits, or maybe it was last week's show. I'm not really sure. But are these people that you're having these relationships, wait a minute, I'm trying to get the light. Bear with me, you guys. Okay, so are these people that are having these friends with benefit relationships does that go in with those people that are saying that she's got to have it? Is it friends with benefits? Do they know their role? But I want to flip it around and turn it to, the men, men having friends with benefits. Do you feel that it's because you got to have it? I mean, I don't want it just to seem like it's just a female thing, And okay, Prince is saying the term sport. So, but before I go into that, Prince, I do want to know, like, what the males that are there, it can't just be you, Prince, but I appreciate your feedback. But for the males that are listening or watching, What is it? The friends with benefits. Is it because you have to have it, or are you just playing games? I don't know. What is it exactly? Shaun, you're saying that women are trying to outman men. Interesting. Did you hear this, ladies? He says that women are trying to outmen men. How is that possible? I don't understand that. Women, we like being women. We love being, strong, independent, all of these great things, but we're not trying to be a man by no means. I mean, we can pump our own gas and shovel some snow, but no, I don't think it's that. Um, okay, Shaun says that we women are trying to do what they think men do. Okay. Talena, she's saying some don't know their role, but it's best to be honest at all times so there's no confusion or deep feelings. Okay, so that's going back into that friends with benefits. Definitely. If you're going to have a friends with benefits, here's a good question. If you're going to engage in a friends and benefits relationship, should you tell that person up front that that's what it is? Or do you just smash whenever you want to smash? I don't know. Does it work like that? I don't know. So I I don't know. There's like a lot of questions for it. Shaun Sinclair, there you are.
I'm back. I'm back like
Oh
I
my
never
God.
left.
Oh Jesus. So Shaun, I'm trying to understand this because there's like a whole bunch of questions that are, people are that I want to
Well,
know.
let's get to it.
So
Let's get to it.
yeah, so now with what's it called? So what I was saying about the friends with benefits, is it
Right.
dishonesty not to tell somebody from the get-go that it's just friends with benefits, or I really like you and I'm looking for a relationship and hopefully we'll settle down?
Well, here's the thing. Like I was saying last week, man, it's time for us as adults to take accountability for our actions. People say they want
Mm-hmm.
honesty, but honesty comes with conditions and terms that people may not be willing to deal with.
Don't
So,
say that.
no, that's real talk. Okay. Like when a man tells a woman,
Wow.
listen, I'm feeling you, but I'm not looking for anything serious. You know what I mean? So let's just do this and that's it. It'll be
Uh-huh.
up front. Now,
Okay.
one of two things are gonna happen. Either that woman gonna say,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I can't deal, and then she's gonna cut it off, or she's
Mm-hmm.
gonna say, okay, and after about that third time, she's gonna get caught up, and she's gonna start putting pressure and demands on him. When from jump he told her, yo, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not with that. You see what I'm saying? Just like in the Spike Lee
Mm-hmm.
series, Nola is making it clear to these guys, yo, this is just sex. Don't get caught up. But all of them trying to wife her up, for lack of a better word.
But okay, don't get caught up. That's like kind of impossible. I see Chris saying, yep. So Chris, you agree with Shaun? Is that what you're saying? But
That's a
don't
fact.
get caught up. How do you not get caught up? So take two, a man and a woman. Okay,
Hmm.
so I'll use myself. I meet a man, we start talking, we're dating, we're having fun, and then we start engaging in sexual activity, and this
Right.
goes on for months and months on end. What do you mean caught up? So you're never going to say, I care for this person. I love this person.
Mhm.
I want to see this person exclusive. So you're saying all of that is off the table, that I am just what? Just there for sex? Because if it's no strings attached, you don't want to break bread with them. You don't want to go to a show with them. You don't want to do anything but just have sex,
Well,
right?
no, that's kind of a simplified implication, if I may go a little, because like in the words of the great CeeLo
Mm.
Green, there's no need for limitation. There's no need for titles and limitations. You know what I'm saying? Titles bring
Says
limitations.
who?
CeeLo
Says
Green,
who? CeeLo Green?
CeeLo
Oh, so this
Green.
is where this is your Bible you're getting this from?
Nah, what
Okay,
CeeLo say? He said, look,
I'm
nah,
just
nah,
trying to make sure here.
but nah, seriously
This is what
though,
you're doing?
here's
Okay.
okay. Let me say for the record, honestly, I don't think that the friends with benefit things work. All right, not
Okay.
over time. Because here's the thing. Again, like I said
hmm
before, if you have sex with somebody over 3 times, that's a relationship. Whether you want to call it that or not.
Whoa, 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 wait. You said that last week on the show,
I
and I
did.
posted it on Facebook, and I said, Sean Sinclair says if you have sex with someone more than 3 times, you are
That's a
in a
relationship.
relationship. One, two, three. He said sex 3 times, you're in a relationship.
More.
There's
More than three.
somebody right now, more than three.
More than
All
three
right,
times.
please. More than 3 times. Can someone please, is this true? Any
Or
male or female, is this true? Hey, Kenya, I want to know if this is true or not. Shaun Sinclair has said it again. Sex with
yeah,
the same person more than 3 times means that you're in a relationship.
whether you call it that or
I
not.
need some, you, what do you mean, rather you call it that or not? What are
Because,
you calling it?
no, because you can be
Isn't that just,
delusional. You could be delusional, like, well, no, we're not in a relationship. But whenever that person
okay,
leaves, your heart
wait,
aches a little bit. You're gonna feel something.
Thank you,
I
Kitty.
see.
She says, hell no, 3 times is not no darn relationship. Chris said no. But I think she agrees, but 5 times because you catch feelings. And look, there, Shaun Sinclair dips out again. If that is not convenient, that he knows that everybody's coming to get him for saying that, because that is crazy. But interesting enough, okay, so one person says 5 times. But that is just like, that is, I don't know. That is okay. I don't know. Okay. Kima says more than 3, at least 5. Wow. So there are people who really agree with your logic. I'm
I'm
sorry,
telling
I've
you.
never heard that before. Thank you, Talina. She said no, absolutely not. So if that's
Okay.
the case, if you're okay, so here's the thing, Shaun. If you say
Mhm.
after 3 times you're in a relationship,
Right.
then how can you be friends with benefits? That's the
Hence my
relationship?
point. Hence
Oh
my
my
point. That's
God.
why I say it doesn't really work.
Why doesn't it work?
Because
Hmm?
somebody's gonna get up with feelings. Once again, here's why I say hear my words carefully, whether you admit it
Okay.
or not. Because
Okay. Wow. Rather you admit or not in something, there's nothing to admit, because at the end of the day, um, there's nothing to admit. There's nothing to admit, Shaun. You are so slightly, you're just wrong. Admitting what? If you went into it, if you went into it knowing it was friends with benefits, how is a relationship after 3 times?
no. Let me specify what I mean when I say relationship. By the way, we're gonna just thug it out. Facebook keep doing something, I guess, because it's their pilot program. But we're gonna thug it out. So if I get kicked out, I'm gonna come right back in for the record.
I'm gonna need for you to get that all settled, get that situated. I'm
It's
gonna
not
need for
me.
you
It's
to handle
Facebook.
that.
I'm a kid. That's not me. That's
You're,
Facebook.
how come I'm not getting kicked out?
I don't know. You're Keisha Green. But anyway, look. When I say
This is
relationship,
true.
I'm not talking about this is the person y'all moving together. Y'all go to a
Mm-hmm.
movie together. I'm not saying what I'm saying about relationship is this, and I'm using that term loosely. What I mean is you're gonna care something about that person. When you lay down at night, you're gonna feel something about that person. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're gonna feel
Mm.
something. That's what I mean when I say
Okay,
relationship.
Judy says, isn't sex in any form, manner, a form of a relationship?
True indeed. Sexual relations. That's a fact.
Right?
Good point, Judy. Appreciate that. That's a
Yeah,
good
we
point.
need the feedback. That's a good one. Okay. So then, all right. So friends with benefits. So is it deceitful to engage someone in a friends with benefits situation without telling them?
Yes.
So
It,
what
it,
do you
it,
say? So are you
it is.
saying to them right then and there, oh, hi, my name is Shaun. I find you very attractive. I'm not looking for a relationship, but I would like to have a friends with benefits with you. Do you think that's going to be becoming?
No, remember what I said a couple weeks ago, right? Women pick,
Okay.
excuse me, men pick, but women choose. So once a woman
Ooh.
chooses, you're chosen until you do
Why
something
don't
to
you
make them
repeat?
choose.
Why don't you repeat that one, Shaun? Talk
Like,
that talk. Go ahead and repeat that.
yo, listen, men pick, but women choose. And once she
Okay.
chooses, you're chosen
Mm-hmm.
until you do something to mess that choice up. You follow what I'm saying? So this is why I say we all got to be grown again. Like in my experience, when I was out there with a friends with benefit situation, you know,
Right.
I found that I had better results when I was honest from jump. Because 9 times out of 10, those women that I were engaging, they wanted me just as bad as I
Mm.
wanted them. Like let's cut the nonsense. Like, uh, but oh Lord, here we
I
go. Like,
don't see. Look, wait. Look. So Steve says, I say let's just keep things physical for now. Stephen, how do you say that to someone?
nah,
And you're Okay, so let me ask you that, Stephen. If you said that, let's keep it physical. Has the woman been receptive and said, "Oh, great," because that's what I was looking for too?
Well, no,
I guess.
again, see, hey, in the words of the great Willie D,
What?
right? Your
Willie
P,
D.
Willie D, listen, your P ain't more important than my D, right? So
Whoa.
that's a fact. That's a fact because guess what? After a certain age, to each his own, but you can't place a premium on yours without placing a premium on mine. Because if we're in it together, we're both getting off. You see what I'm saying? So
Okay.
that's what level we gotta engage this thing going. So if this woman is choosing me, like I'm choosing her, she chose me. So at that point we're engaging. From that
Wow.
point, I have an opportunity to be 100 with her and give her the choice to decide, rather than me things get all messy later. That's when things get messy. You see what I'm saying? Because in my experience,
Shaking my
again,
head.
yeah, when I was younger, I did it both ways. I did it being deceitful, and I always end up with the bad experiences. You dig what I'm saying? And I've been upfront. I've been
Mm.
like, look, check it out. I'm feeling you. This is what it is, but I'm not looking for anything exclusive. And guess what?
Okay. That's just crazy. Steven says that 9 times out of 10 they're okay with that. Okay, so the females that are okay with that, can y'all chime in and say I'm okay with that? Because I got
Yeah,
questions. I wanna
Karen,
know like.
Karen is correct. Listen, in my experience, I had an old school guy tell me this too, though. So yeah, Karen is right.
Okay.
Men would be surprised how women will react if they're just honest from up front. Because look, you ain't kidding nobody. Women know when they
Hmm.
got a nigga who ain't doing right. They know that. You see what I'm saying?
They
They
do?
know. Absolutely. Your intuition tell you every time. But
Really?
absolutely. But because women have
Wow.
to have this ideal, they go with the
Wow.
idea of being with this person.
Mm,
You see what I'm saying?
okay.
Yeah. So
Wow.
if you're up front from jump, yeah, she'll be down with it. And if not, guess what? She did you a favor. Real talk. She did you a
A
favor.
favor?
Yeah,
Really?
because she let you know I can't deal. She knew that she's not cut
Right.
out for that. So
Yeah. Wow. I think so. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Tulane, I'm with you. I'd rather the person keep it 100 from the jump. But at that same time, all of that honesty, that maybe that's not what I want. So if he says that he wants to be just physical, I want to be able to say like, well, thank you, but no thank you. That's my choice. I mean, but the next person could be like, yeah, that's all I wanted. Um, I don't know. I don't know.
yeah,
I think it's very interesting. I do want to say thank you for everyone that's chiming in. I see people are going in and out and what have you. I appreciate it because this was a test run for us. So we're just,
sure.
we'll keep it coming.
Yeah.
You give us the questions, we'll ask them and we'll all talk about it. But again, I
Sound
want
like
to thank
Karen.
you guys I want to say face to face because we've been posting these questions for about a month.
Mhm.
When you see the hashtag digital foreplay. So Shaun and I appreciate you guys answering because you're very honest. Now Shaun, going back, look, now Shaun disappeared. I was just about to ask him a question. I wanted Shaun to tell us about his bird of the yeah.
Which not? I'm back like I never left.
Look now Shaun, you're spreading your crazy onto my phone. Now I'm having the technical difficulties over here.
Hey, that's that truth. Facebook is allergic to the truth. No.
It seems like a little plan because every time it's time for you to say something, you disappear. Like it's like I don't know. Oh, okay, okay. Look, Lisa said gone again. Yeah.
Who's the
Look, and
bird of the
Judy's
week?
like, who threw
The
me in
bird
this
of the week.
chat? Right, exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna get the
So,
bird of the week.
all right. So now let
Well,
me.
yeah, true
I
indeed.
was like I was saying before
All right,
you
so
dipped
this
out
week,
before. Do you want to
and
tell
for
them
those who
who's
don't
the
know what
bird?
the bird of the week
What's the bird
is,
of the day?
being that
Who gets
everything
the
is
bird of
digital
the day?
foreplay, social media,
Bird of the
we tend to
week.
use the bird thing
Oh,
because
yeah.
that's
There's
what
it's
takes the
daily.
message. That's how we receive things. So every week we're gonna come up with somebody who's just
But
doing the most, whether it be social media or just being put out there. So the bird of the week for this week is going to be none other than Pastor Murder Mason
hmm
Bethel. AKA.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why he's getting the bird. All right. First of all, let me say for the record, he did have the illest verse. For those who don't know, Mace,
Are you
Pastor Mace,
serious?
as we know him down here in Atlanta.
You
But
why? Um,
well, Mace, the rapper, but we don't know who he is now because we know him in our generation as Mace. But then these
no,
new
you
generation
can't
know
use
him as
those
Pastor
other
Mace,
names. You gotta
Pastor
say
Pepper. I don't.
this. You gotta use the
He's
most
known down here
layman
now
terms
for
because
real.
nobody knows who you're talking
So
about. You just gotta
anyway,
say it.
well, I'm just saying, I'm
Mace.
trying to give it
The
context, Jerseyite. But nah.
right.
So yeah, so Mace, all right, you good. So yeah, Mace did win that
I
battle. Mace
don't
went
even
against Cameron. Mace released something called the Oracle. It's like a diss on Cameron.
Okay.
You like punish Cameron with some real talk,
Go
real
ahead.
facts. You know what I'm saying? It was dope.
All
It
right,
was
go
hip
ahead.
hop
I'm
at its
listening.
finest. You know what I'm saying? So Cameron came back with his joint. Wasn't that hot. But here's why Mace is getting the bird of the week. He's doing the most. After he dropped the diss out of nowhere, right?
Okay.
Cameron had a mixtape. The mixtape is dope, but
Okay.
nobody probably didn't realize, the mixtape kind of fell underneath the radar. But Mace said he got offended and
Okay.
he decided to clap back because Cam been taking shots for him for years, right?
Right.
So after he dropped the mixtape, he could have won with that. But then he go on the radio show with the mask
Why?
on, looking like he from like his '97. Ain't nobody doing that no more. You know what I'm saying? Then he talking about end real bad for Cam if he don't cut it out. Mace, nobody believes you. You need more people. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Pretty much.
That's
He's trying to sell it. Yeah, he's trying to sell it. Yeah, who life? It's your life.
okay. So he's living in a fantasy, and so that's why he's getting the bird of the week. I'm trying to like this lighting is whack. Yeah, I know. I feel it. I feel it. I have to work on that.
Okay.
But all right, so they get the bird of the week. Mace gets it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now this whole she's gotta have it, but I asked you the question before you dipped out. The same way that
Men in a
they're
natural
saying
state,
the
absolutely.
female, she has to have
Without a
it,
shadow of a doubt.
does that apply to men? Do you have an insatiable appetite
It's
for
about the
various
conquest. Men are
women?
natural hunters and
Yeah,
gatherers. You know what I'm saying?
various women.
But in this society where we're civilized,
Is
we've
it
taken that
is it
hunting
for the sex or is it
instinct out. So
because
men find
of
other
the
ways. The
attention?
thing about nature, you can't fool nature. If you try to suppress it, it's just gonna come out another way.
Okay.
Maybe a perverted way, but it's still gonna come out regardless because that's your nature. You see what I'm saying? Men have
Okay.
traditionally in other societies and cultures, men have traditionally
Okay.
been the ones who go out. You know what I mean? We've been the hunters, the gatherers, the explorers, conquerors. We need a
Mm,
challenge. We need that aim
okay.
to chase greatness. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of men, now if you find your purpose, and this is an unnatural society, just keep that in mind. You know,
And I want the people, if they agree with Shaun, to chime to chime in and say that you agree with him because sometimes Shaun he has these theories and I'm just like, really? Because if you've been paying attention for this Facebook Live, his Bible is coming. These thoughts are coming from Willie D and
like,
who was the other
like for
one,
real,
y'all?
and this is
Willie
really like
D
an
and
unnatural
CeeLo
society, particularly
Green.
for
So
men.
I'm not
There's
always
a
in agreement with
hardcore
Shaun
thought on
Sinclair. But
masculinity,
go
but that's
ahead,
another
Shaun, before
conversation for
you
another
dipped
time.
out.
But that being
Continue.
said, you know, when a man finds his purpose, then he finds another way to satiate that need to hunt.
Okay.
But for the average man, nah, variety is the spice of his life.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Mhm. True.
on here watching, listening. Is that true? Somebody has to say that's true or false. Come on. I need some feedback. Don't be shy. Don't be scared. Look, Shaun dipped off again. So I need to know, like, is this true? Because I didn't know. I didn't know that. Um, I wasn't aware. I definitely wasn't aware of it.
Okay.
So, I mean,
Okay, stop.
look, I haven't got any men to chime in to say that they agree with you, Shaun. You might be off on an island by yourself
Yeah,
with that
nah.
one.
Look, look, a lot of men might agree with me, but they're women listening, so they don't want to say that.
Oh, look at that. That's where you're going with
Right?
it. That's where you're going with it. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Oh,
Mm,
okay. So that
yeah,
brings me to
they
another
can, but
one.
again,
So
my
is it
whole thing
true
is
that
women
men
have to
can
start taking
turn it
accountability
on
for
and
their own
off
actions.
just
Women
to
know what
get what
time it
they
is.
want?
Stop putting everything on the man. Oh, he's deceitful. He did. If you over 30, you know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Mm.
I mean, the fact of the matter is, in this society, a lot of women want it just as bad as the men want to give it to
What
them.
time is it? Um, what
Am I
time is
wrong,
it, Shaun?
ladies?
You said at over 30. What?
Am I wrong, ladies?
Okay.
Right?
Really? Look, look. This is where Shaun's going to dip out. He's going to disappear off the screen
I didn't say never settle down now. She's
when
adding
he
that.
asked the question. You're gonna be like, "Where'd he go?" Okay, so Lisa said, from what I heard, is Shaun saying that men are naturally hunters, never to settle down. Don't agree with this. Is that what you?
Okay.
Okay, okay,
Did I just
okay.
say,
Karen
what
agrees
did I
with
just say
you.
earlier?
Um, we know how to just pretend. Jazzy doesn't. She doesn't agree. Women can do
Yep.
the same thing, but choose not to. Hmm. Exactly. Exactly. No, but earlier, remember you were like,
They
"Oh,
are.
women are out there doing it because
Women
they're trying to
are.
out men.
Yeah.
They're trying to be the man." But Jazzy just said we can, but we choose not to. If we were trying to be just like y'all, we would be doing it too, right or
I'm
wrong.
not talking about men do
They
that
are.
either. I'm not
So
saying men have
there's
seven different
women out
characters for
there who
7 different
sleep.
days
There's
either. But what
7
I'm
days in
saying
a
is
week, and she
there
has
are women
7
right
men for those
now,
7
if they're
days.
being real,
Don't tell me
look,
about no
a
fictional
woman can
character
post
that's
something
on
on
TV.
Facebook, right? On
Do
social
you
media, even on
know
Facebook,
anyone?
and she can say, yeah, only been with 2 guys this year. And it'll be 10 guys reading that saying, yep, I know I'm one of them. Yo, women cheat more than men. Real talk. Women cheat more than men. See, Karen agreed.
That is
Mhm.
hilarious. That is
Right?
They do? I no, wait a minute. How about let's take it all the way back to when I think I touched on this yesterday on the live. When a woman meets a man, she asks when
Hmm.
they first start talking, she asks him, "So what
Right.
is your status? Are you married, single?" Da 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 da. She asks these questions. The first thing he
Right.
replies back, he goes, "I'm single." So when I hear that, and this happened to me personally, like I was having a conversation with
Yeah.
someone and I said, "So what's your status?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm single." I said, "Oh, okay." So I said, "Let me take it a step further." I said, "Is there somebody out there who thinks that you're their boyfriend?"
Right.
And he was like, "Well, yeah, exactly." So with that being said,
Right.
they're not honest.
Right.
Because why? It makes me think back because I used to think with men, it's the $5 theory. You meet a woman, you don't know the next time you're gonna get $5, so you just going to jump at the opportunity. You know what I mean? So, but it's like, so my thing is, it all stems from them being dishonest. Because for a woman, if a man approaches her, she's married, she's happy as
Mhm.
hell that she's married. She
Mhm.
ring that finger like, all of that. He
I-
put a ring on it. Yeah, I'm married.
Nah,
Nobody's
that's
lying.
a blanket
It's
statement,
not
by the
until
way.
she
There's
starts
different
having
levels to this
problems
thing.
when now she needs a
I've met
shoulder to
married
lean on and
women
all that other
who
stuff.
have,
But
like
for
you
the
said,
most part,
respected their
the
ring,
female is
and
not
I've
lying.
met
Oh,
married
you don't
women
agree,
who
Sean
didn't give a damn
Sinclair?
about that ring. It's all
Okay.
about that woman. I am absolutely
Mm.
crazy.
Oh, I need facts. I need facts. Now we need facts here. Okay, so Karen, you're saying that women just cheat for different reasons. However, women are just not as sloppy as men. Right. Let's talk. Okay, when Sean pops back in, let's talk about how they're sloppy. Sloppy. Sean Sinclair, they're sloppy.
It's
Why are
not that
y'all
men
sloppy?
messy. It's just that men don't investigate like women. Like, yo,
Yeah, why are
listen, check
y'all
it out.
sloppy? Because Karen is saying
Nah,
women do
not because we
cheat.
don't have
We
that kind
just
of
don't. We're
time.
not sloppy and messy with
First,
it. So why are
no, but
men
listen, hold
messy?
up. Now, let me tell you something. The FBI, the NSA, the
Oh,
CIA, and
sure,
any of the other
sure they
alphabet
do.
boys, none of them have nothing on a
Oh,
woman
but you
who
do.
is determined to catch her man
But you
cheating.
do.
I'm telling you. They could have found Osama bin Laden back in '99.
Oh my God. That is funny. He said, okay, so women, they want to find out if their man is cheating, but men, men don't want to find out if their female is cheating on them. Is that what you're saying, Sean? That they don't want to? Because that sounds crazy because you're trying to tell me that um, you've invested this time and you don't want to find out if they're being true or not. That's crazy. That's just like, you know, that doesn't make any sense. Um, it doesn't make any sense. So,
Let me tell you
I
something.
don't know. Like,
Most
I just feel
men,
like you're dating
if
this
they're in a
woman, you think she's
relationship,
cheating on you,
they
so
don't
you're
want the
not going to go
relationship to
play
mess up. They're
FBI
comfortable.
detective to
You
find
see what I'm
out. You're just
saying?
going to wait for her to
Listen,
come home
don't
one
make
day
no
and say,
mistake about it.
Sean, it's not
Most
working.
men can do the single thing to death. They can do that. When they say settle,
Okay.
when they say you're in a relationship, you're about to settle down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that comes from a man. We settle down. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm.
So don't take it bad. No, listen. Don't take it bad. Just real talk. Because like everybody got options to leave, but remember, a man has that innate desire to hunt,
Oh,
kill,
that
right?
sounds like shade.
So
Like, so you're settling?
no, listen. When we settling, we're making a choice to be with this woman.
How
You
do you
follow me?
think
We're
it
making a
then?
choice to build with her. So once we made
Okay.
that choice, we don't want to go nowhere. We want to stay there.
Oh my
Now,
God, here you
if
go
she
back
gets
to that
sloppy,
hunting stuff.
if she starts shaving the cooch, you know what I'm saying? If she didn't before, new panties, new haircut. I mean,
Hmm.
because, because she's
Hold on. What does her shaving her box got to
yo, let me
do
tell
with
you. If
anything?
if a woman
Oh
normally
my
don't have
God,
her
what does that
joint
have to do with
shaved,
anything? Please
and all
explain
of a
that to
sudden
me,
she starts
Sean.
shaving
Please,
it, and she got the
please.
landing strip down there, and
I need
you're
to
like, wait
like
a minute.
explain that to me.
Yeah, there's something
What
to
does that
that.
mean?
That's
Please,
when you're like, hold
please.
on. You see what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody shaving no box and not give it away. So if y'all going through these problems in the bed, it's cold, and all of a sudden she starts shaving the box and getting new panties and new hairstyles, yeah, somebody inside your woman is. And chances are she probably gave it up already. Word. Like I said, if y'all bed is cold, y'all not having sex, right? And all of a sudden she starts shaving it, come on, man. Either she done gave it up or
What
about to give it
about
up.
maybe she just
That's a
wants to
telltale
shave
sign.
her box?
New underwear. So what I'm saying is this. Men don't want to, as men, I ain't talking about boys, I'm talking about men, and you're in a family situation. You already have a lot to deal with in the first place. You dig what I'm saying? In a relationship, a man has to be the provider, the protector, the maintainer, the counsel. He already got to do, he got a full job himself. You dig what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
investigating this woman, that's a whole other damn job he ain't getting
Okay.
paid for.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? No, I didn't say that. He will when she forces him to. Now, when
Okay.
she just gets sloppy stupid, he ain't got no choice because he is still a man.
But
But
I'm saying,
initially, a
so, but
woman
you're
can
saying
carry
that
on an
he's
affair
not
for
going to
years
investigate
before a
what's
man
going
realizes
on?
it because he ain't looking for to do that. Because by the time a man settles down with a woman, he has already ran through so many women who he feels is not worthy
Oh my
that
goodness.
when he settles down with her, he believes in her. He wants to
Wow.
believe in her. So he's not looking for her to be wrong.
Mm.
Whereas on the flip side, truth be told, a lot of women today are looking for men to be foul.
Well, damn.
So they go into a relationship, yeah, I love him, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
about to investigate because I don't trust him, which is an oxymoron, I know.
Okay.
But yeah, so men,
Okay. Okay. Mm. Wow. I was just about to say, like, that doesn't sound right, but Adriana is saying that are we talking real relationships or just playing games? That's the thing. That's the key word. Real relationship or playing games, because a woman, she does not just wake up one day and say, "Oh, I just want to run game on dudes. I just want to have fun.
right.
I don't want to get caught up." We want to be in
Mhm.
relationships. And this is something that has been instilled in us since we were little, when we would play house with doll babies. We had the mother
We're
and the
talking about
father.
two
This is
people.
something that we've been doing since we were 4 or 5 years old. So to say
We're
I'm
talking
42,
about the
at
woman
42
that's
to
in a
say,
real
oh,
relationship.
I just want to
We're talking about a
smash
cheating
and
woman, right?
dash and do all of this stuff, like, that would
You're
be
referencing a cheating
unrealistic,
woman?
because that's not who that what
I'm
who
not,
what you mean? To, time to play any games with you. That's what I'm saying. I'm not. That's who I'm representing. The one who doesn't want to play games. I'm not saying that there should be somebody who should be, playing the game. But at the end of the day, no, you're gonna put out into the atmosphere what you want to receive. Point blank. That's all. That's what you want. And anything else, in my opinion, anything else is uncivilized. In my opinion, Sean.
right, right,
So if I meet somebody tomorrow,
right.
I'm going to be honest with them and tell them no. Now, granted, you can't tell you go out, you're in a bar or so, wherever you meet them at. You
Right.
meet them in the library. You're not going to say when you sit down right there, I want to get married, I want to have kids, and I want to ride off in the
Mm-hmm.
sunset, and I want a house with a picket fence. You're not going to say any
Mm-hmm.
of that. You'll just say something as casual as like, oh, I'm just looking to make friends. This, that. And he leaves. This is crazy. This is like so crazy. I think I want to take it back to the radio. This is too much work for me. It was easier when I just where we just talk or whatever. But it is definitely cool. But yeah, so all right, is the goal marriage or is it just screwing? Yeah, that's the thing. If you're not going to be honest with people and say what it is that you want, then it's not going to work. It's not going to work at all. It's not. It's not.
A lot of
So
stuff.
here it is. It's not going to work, Sean. It's not. Okay. What? Because that's what I said. Like, no one's gonna just be dishonest on purpose. So the woman who says that
Right.
she just wants to have friends. What does that really mean to the guy? Because when you hear that, say I meet you, Sean, and I'm like, oh, I'm just
Yeah,
looking for friendship.
they do.
You're thinking, well, I'm
Let
trying
me
to
tell you what a
smash. What
man.
do you mean you're looking for friendship? But do you sit there and appease
Let me
me
tell
and
you.
say, well, I'm looking for a friend too,
Why
Keisha?
you say nobody's being
Right?
serious, Adriana? Why you say that?
Right. Because it's all about, that's the power of the games. The games. Because like she's saying, right, a lot of these topics end up
Right,
petty because it's
right,
just
right,
bull.
right,
No one is serious. Right, because nobody's gonna be
right.
honest. And I do agree with her there. And maybe it's because they don't want to put their business on Front Street on a radio show or on a
Right.
Facebook Live, but no one's going to
And
come
the other
on here and
300
say, yeah, I have an insatiable appetite
and the
and
other 300 is
I
gonna
like
watch
to
the
fuck.
back
Because
the
if you
replay
say that, then
for
you're
the movie.
letting the 14 people that's watching hear you say that. And even though you don't know them, you don't want them to know that you do that.
Right.
Right. that that too. So they don't want that part of it. So yeah, so you're right.
Right.
I agree with her. You're not going to be honest. Like, it sounds good that, you're saying
Right.
this, but at the end of the day, that's the problem with relationships. And I'm glad she made that point, because that's what the problem is, going back to friends with benefits or anything. Nobody
Uh-huh.
wants to keep it 100 and be honest.
True indeed.
Nobody wants to be
And when
honest
a
at
woman
all.
tells a
She
man
can
the
say she
truth,
wants
he
honesty,
tries to
but she
conform to what
doesn't.
her truth is,
Because
even if it's not his
when a
truth.
man tells a woman the truth, she gets upset by that truth.
Right.
And
Start counting his head.
right.
You start counting his head. Oh, okay,
Right.
I can smash that. If she
Right.
did that,
Because
yeah.
that's when he says, they talk about, oh, they
Yeah.
don't judge you. They're not going to judge you. But that's when they start judging you at
Mm-hmm.
that point, because it's like, oh, well, excuse me.
Right.
Right. So saying all of that, so how is how is
Right.
dating in 2017,
Right.
well, damn near going into
And
2018,
communication.
how is dating in 2018 supposed to be
True.
fun,
Honest,
flourishing,
effective communication.
exciting, all of these things, when
Right.
the one thing that you need with any type of relationship is honesty? It's effective. Forget communication. Let's put the word
Mm-hmm.
effective in front of. Right, because
Right.
like I was touching on yesterday with the live, some people believe that they can get to know
True.
somebody by texting them good morning every day and what are you doing in the afternoon. That's how do you get to know somebody based on a text message? But there are people who can orchestrate their date night via
Right, Karen.
a text message versus not picking up the phone, saying, like,
It depends on
instead of
where
me
I'm
picking up the
at.
phone and
I say
saying to
Karen
you,
is right.
Sean, would you like to go to
Thank
the
you,
movies
Karen. You're
tomorrow
right.
night? I'm gonna shoot you an inbox. Hey,
I'm
what you
gonna
doing tomorrow
respect
night? You
both
wanna go
of
to the
them for
movies?
different reasons,
Which one
though.
would you respect more? Honestly. What?
Absolutely.
Mm,
Yeah, and that's the thing. Earlier, the young lady
okay.
said that. I said
Okay,
that
Ross
men are
said, I had that
never going to
sexual
be
appetite
stop
once
cheating because we're
upon a
just
time.
hunters.
As I
No,
got older,
there does
it doesn't
become a
really do
time in every
anything
man's
for me
life
anymore. I
where
can
he
easily
wants
turn that
substance
on, but I'm
or
looking
where
for
he wants
more.
quality over quantity.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But until that man reaches that point on his own, for a woman to try to make him stop cheating, it ain't gonna happen. He has to come to that realization on his own. That's why it
Mm,
becomes that's why it becomes imperative for a woman to be honest with herself and listen to her inner voice. But let me say two things real quick. What you said what's wrong with dating, right? In 2008. The
right.
main problem with dating in 2017 going to 18 is this. Everyone's dating for sex. I'm not going to say everyone. The majority of people are dating for sex. And not to get too biblical, but this is
Right.
real talk. There's a reason why in the scriptures, it said that sex before marriage or commitment,
Ooh,
that's the word actually
for
translates,
sex.
commitment,
Okay.
is shunned upon. Here's why. Sex
Uh-oh.
clouds your judgment.
Drop that
All
jewel.
right. You may have a man or a woman who you know is not right for you. You know that you guys don't have the same goals, the same morals, same standards, same intellect, and anything.
Uh-huh.
But y'all hit because she got that thigh out or because he got that magic stick. You know what I'm saying? You try to make it work.
Right.
Yeah, real talk. Like,
Right.
absolutely.
Right.
Women get
Right.
deputized and men get whipped. So therefore, so now at a
Oh my
third date,
God,
y'all
don't
sleeping
say
together.
that. That's
Y'all don't
not
even know anything
true.
about each other,
Really?
right? And in
You
some cases,
think
y'all sleeping together
so?
well. So now,
Wow.
sex is an energy transfer is going on. So now
Wow.
he's into you and you're into him. So now y'all sewing those soul ties. Yeah. You know what I mean? So now it's gonna be
Wow.
hard.
Okay.
You know this person might not be good for you, but you're
Hmm.
gonna ride the wave as long as it feels good
Okay.
until you crash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, no pun intended, right? Yeah, no pun intended.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a, it's you said ride the wave until you crash. Really?
Here's the sad reality. Here's the
That
sad
is
reality.
crazy. That's crazy because
Well,
you figure like
I'm not gonna sound chauvinistic.
it's
I'm
not
gonna
going
be
to get
honest.
any
I
better.
would.
It's like that's a train wreck.
All
It's a
right.
train wreck.
And my observation, a
Okay.
lot of women today
Well,
don't offer anything
be
substantial
honest,
to
but
a man
also
outside
I
the
want you to
bedroom.
be honest.
Now they can. Don't get me wrong. They can because women are, especially our sisters, they're great. Have a lot going on for themselves. But because of how this society have them trained, they're not willing to offer too much more to their man outside the bedroom.
Mm,
That's all. That's all relationship. Mhm.
okay. Rob says most people don't take dating seriously. They're
Right.
looking for that one thing, and once they don't get it, it's on to the next one that will give it up freely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Lisa's saying why withhold the sex until marriage? You may end up being married to someone who can't hit the spot, then you're stuck with that for
Hmm.
life. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I mean, but if you want to, like, for those people that are raised that way,
Hmm.
that's what they're supposed to be doing. That they have to wait until marriage, and if that's all you know,
Facts.
how do you know that
That's a
they're not
good
going to hit
point.
the spot?
That's
If
a really good point.
like I'm trying to think how to say it. It's like it could be super
Absolutely.
tiny, but because you've never had anything but that super tiny, it might be
That's
the
a great
biggest
point.
thing to you.
And you can know.
it's not it's not until you go outside of your marriage, because now you made these vows and you see someone who has something bigger,
Hmm.
then it's like, oh wow,
And the spot is here.
this was
Once you reach a certain
it's
level, the
bigger,
spot is
all of
here.
that thing. So I think that's kind of, you would
Within
never
reason now. I
know,
mean,
like you would, so
and
you can't say
you
you get
can't feel like you're
stuck
doing
with
a
someone who
hot dog
doesn't
down
hit
a
the spot,
hallway.
because
By the
that's
same
all
token,
you know.
after a
You
certain
don't
point,
know.
the spot is here.
Right.
If you take the time to know that
Right.
person
Exactly.
intimately, you know what I
Exactly.
mean? Not sex,
Yeah.
intimately. If you take the time to know that person intimately, then the sexual things will be off the charts.